What's up, y'all guys? I want to let y'all know how to handle women at y'all job. Now, the thing is, with women at your job, you got to understand that you're retaining longer and longer and longer. So, which means, your aura field, it's spreading out, your energy, your vibrations, women feeling that. They're getting more attracted to it. The longer you retain, the realer it get with females. They're going to try to tempt you more and more and more. How to handle women at your job, bro? You basically, you communicate with them, but you want semen retention. You communicate, flirt, and, but you got to make sure that you only take it so far. Don't try to get a number. I'm telling you guys, when you get women number at your job, and let's say something go wrong, they're going to start talking about you to the other workers. I'm telling you guys, this is true. This, how to handle women at your job is just, flirting with them, talking to them, and that's it. Don't try to meet up with them after work and you want semen retention, bro. You're going to relapse. It's nothing but a test. They're going to test you just to see what you're going to do. If you're going to stay loyal to semen retention, or you're going to be loyal to them. Or you're going to spend more time on semen retention, focus on semen retention, or you're going to spend more time with them focusing on them. It's a test, bro. It ain't nothing but a test, brother. You got to understand that. A lot of y'all dudes, I had one guy, he said, he's getting obsessed with females at his job. Bro, you got to understand that these women, a lot of they Jezebels. You got to understand that you're going to get spiritually attacked by these Jezebels on this semen retention journey. So you gotta keep frame. You gotta keep retaining, bro. That's the only way you're going to get better. The only way you're going to, have more discipline. You got to keep retaining. You got to keep retaining. Don't let these women at your job get you off, off your center. Because they don't try to knock you off your center. Especially at work. Because, women are like the greatest pretenders. A lot of women at your job, they'll try to act like they like you, bro. But they really like your service. They like how good you work. So they're going to flirt with you just to try to keep you at that job. It happened with all the good workers. It happened with all the good workers, man. Especially if you're a guy. And you got a female manager, and it's mostly females in that building at your job, and you like the hardest working male, yeah, they just gonna flirt with you and pretend like they like you just so you could stay there, just for your service, just so they can use you. So it's all about, I'm not saying quit your job because of that, but I'm just saying it's all about females. They just using you, bro. They just want to use you. It all come back down to them using you. It's at your job too. So I'm just letting you guys know. That's a good, statement, confirmation I made about that. But you guys got to be careful. Because these women at your job, they're going to try to get you to relapse. I work around a lot of women too. It's mostly women at my job. Even my manager is a woman. Well, managers. And the boss, the person that, that oversee everything, she a woman too. So, I just flirt with them at a, I keep it at a, I go so far with them. I do not try to get a number and try to go out on a date. I'm on semen retention, bro. I don't have time for that. I have a purpose. This is what a lot of you guys are lacking. This is why y'all getting obsessed with these women. Y'all falling for these women and relapsing. Because outside your job, you don't have a purpose. You really don't want to work there. You really don't want to work for somebody. You have to do something on the side. You have to value bettering yourself. Doing something extra to make more extra money on the side. So you won't be focusing on these women at your job. Because they Jezebels and narcissists and succubus. And if you ain't got, you know, your slab ain't good. Let's say if you hit one of them, your slab ain't good. They gonna tell the whole story, bro, about it. Or something happen, y'all fall out, y'all break up. These women gonna tell the whole story about it. That is your fault, even if it's their fault, because they always like to play victim. So how to handle women at your job? Do not get their number. Do not get their number, bro. You're gonna relapse. Your focus is not gonna be on your side business. Your focus is not gonna be on, you know, making money on the side. It's sad that y'all dudes, y'all self-worth is so low. You put a woman before your side hustle. You gotta get a side hustle, bro. Like I just told you. Look at my women attraction videos. I'll tell you about them. But I only take it so far. I don't get a number, bro. Because I know for a fact, I'm not going to be focusing on my purpose. Which is speaking to you guys, helping you guys out. So this is how to handle women at your job. You only got to take it so far. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how fine they is. Like I said, the last girl that tried to get with me at my job, she took my phone and gave me her number. I'm being real with you. She took my phone and gave me her number. And then I told her, because she was like, and then she was like, after that, she was like, so what are we? They don't hit you with that, what are we? If you keep flirting with them. I said, we friends. That's it. Because I don't value women no more like I do when I wasn't on semen retention. When I wasn't on semen retention, I was valuing women more than, you know, I value my side hustle. But now I'm on semen retention. I'm gaining my virility back. I'm becoming a virile man each and every day. And I'm not trying to get into no relationship. I'm on semen retention, bro. What's wrong with you? You all right, bro? You trying to get into a relationship on semen retention? Nah, we don't do that over here. Not my brothers. We on semen retention, and we value us more and our side hustle more. We don't value women more than us. So basically, you know, I'm gonna give y'all a short story. So when she said, what are we? I said, we just friends. And then I wasn't texting her that much. I got her double texting me, bro. I got this chick double texting me. And I told her we just friends. Get mad because I'm not texting back that fast. Yeah, because I'm focusing on my purpose. This is how men's supposed to be. You supposed to have a woman, she supposed to be double texting you and doing all that with you. But most guys can't do that. So you gotta get on semen retention. And I'm not texting women at all because I have a purpose. You gotta focus on your purpose more. But I'm just saying that for the guys that's, you know, maybe they not on semen retention, but for us guys that's on semen retention, I cut women off. I cut them completely off. I'm just focusing on my purpose. So how to handle women at your job, bro? You gotta, you know, deal with them from a distance. Only at work. You can flirt, talk, stay focused on what you're supposed to be doing now. But do not get a number, bro. Because a lot of these women, they just want to waste your time, bro. Like, literally. They'll get your number and then they'll play games. Try to play games. They want you to double text and doing all that. I ain't down. I don't do all that. You know, I don't text women. When I wasn't on semen retention, I took the red pill and I wasn't texting women. Like, I would text them like every 3 hours or something like that. I wouldn't text them like that. Like I said, I had that chick double texting me and stuff like that. But, you know what I'm saying? Back to what I was saying. At your job, do not fall for these females. A lot of these females that work these regular jobs, 9 to 5, they messy. They messy. A lot of them is. I don't care how good they look. So you need to feel the same way and do the same thing. Only deal with them at your job. Do not take it that far with them. And stay on semen retention. Semen retention is helping me so much. It's making me feel better each and every day. Why would I neglect that over a woman at my job? Because she want to smash. Bro, care about that. I have a purpose. Now, I'm not trying to smash. I'm on semen retention. Y'all dudes need to wake up. This is why y'all guys keep relapsing. I always tell my females, you don't have no purpose outside of your 9 to 5. Who cares if you're successful? Let's say if you're successful, right? You got a good job, right? But you have time. You know you have time. You have that little short. You have like 5 or 6 hours before you go to bed. Let's say that, right? Bruh, you need to be doing something else on the side. Instead of just sitting back and texting women all day. That's what females do, text a whole bunch of guys all day. You not no female? That's a female trait. So how you deal with women at your job, man? Stop trying to get their number. You are on semen retention, brother. You are becoming a better man. You are evolving. You becoming more spiritual. Your energy is, it's increasing. You're feeling more better inside. Your mind is extending. Your mind is slowly, you're getting of a mind, you're getting of a mentality of your own. Stay on semen retention. These things at your job, they're just a waste of time, man. They only flirt with you because of your service most of the time, if you're a good worker. And that's it. They just want you to focus on them. That's all, bruh. That's all these women at your job want you to do. Focus on them.